Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing how I carve the windy beard in this wood spirit using Kutzall carving burrs, a Dremel 4000 flex shaft. My name's Jordy Johnson.
My name's Grumpy Jesse, and this is Carving Fusion by Jordy Johnson. See ya.
Peekaboo. Hey there, how's everybody doing? It's Jordy from Carving Fusion. So today what we're going to do is a wood spirit with the wind beard. So the beard's going to go this way, like the wind's pushing this way. So why I chose that, because you get a better, it's more angled this way to wrap around and come over, because this is more straight up and down and this is more angled this way. So I figured it better flows this way, okay? So what I'm going to do quickly here is I'm going to carve these eyes deeper. I might even carve the eyes in. And carve this nose about that so it sticks out that far off. Then we'll draw the mustache on, okay? So this is a piece of cottonwood bark, and so it's only going to have one spirit on it. The rest of it's going to just have some neat Japanese kind of lines. I'm just going to have a good time carving today and just enjoy myself. And once again, what I'm going to be using is I'm running a Dremel 4000 today on this flex shaft, Dremel flex shaft. I got my Kutzall burr in, extreme flame burr, favorite burr, guys. Go to the description below, use code CFusion. Okay, so I was carving this really deeper and deeper to make the nose pop out, but I don't know if I can show it when I'm doing my editing, but this nose popped off. Look how deep I was in the bark, guys, and it popped off. It really pisses me off. But it's what happens. So what I got now is I just got some 5-minute epoxy. This is what epoxy is used for, guys. I don't think epoxy should be used, in my opinion, to coat your friggin' piece. I think that's just kind of ridiculous. And whatever. I really don't give a shit, but I think it's stupid. And it will really ruin your piece. And it's a good way to show that you're trying to hide all your mistakes. Some people do it, but I'll tell you one thing, like they cover their whole piece in epoxy, but I think it's a friggin' joke. Okay, so I'm gonna let this I got this clamp here. I'm gonna let this epoxy dry. And then we'll be back in 10 minutes. When this 5-minute epoxy's done drying. Okay, it's truthfully been about 10 minutes. I know this epoxy's not 100% cured, but a good way to tell if your epoxy is somewhat cured or not, just keep the brush around, feel it, you know, like feel on there, and it seems like it's okay. They say 5-minute epoxy, but it takes a lot longer than 5 minutes to really cure. 5 minutes till it kind of hardens. So let's take this off, okay? So there's my line. I got to remember now, when I'm carving this piece, this crack might go all the way down here, okay? It might just travel all the way down, it might travel all the way up, where the nose broke off. Okay? So anyways, on with the show. Let's do our mustache in now. So I kind of, when I do the wind ones, I kind of make it so the mustache comes off here a bit, not just like straight down. I kind of make it like roll off the bottom of the nose a bit and kind of over like this. Think of wind, guys, like think like, honestly, make those sound effects. It helps. It's weird, but I know it's weird as hell, but it helps. Okay, so let's cut it in down here. Okay, it's always good to have two pens, one for your template piece, one for your final cut, right? So this one just over here. Okay, see how that kind of, how I got it rolling off that way? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carve this deep on the outside of these lines. I might adjust it a bit when I carve. But I wish I knew the sub's name that asked me to make this video. I forget shit all the time. I get so many emails and Facebook messages a day, and it just it's hard to remember everything. But so anyways, this video is for you. Okay, So I kind of got carried away, just carving away. These are like Japanese wind lines, kind of. I don't know, just having fun. You know, this is a good way to practice your carving, guys. Like getting the handpiece into your hand and stuff like that, and holding it and carving round circles and stuff like that. I think it's just good practice. But it's just, anyways, this is me having fun. So, got everything all set in place. Okay, got some eyes carved in there. I don't know if I'll give them details or not. So here is, the wind is blowing this way, right? So with these first few, let's see if I can do this here. These first few beer hairs, I kind of make them so they're like going into the mustache, okay? Then you got some coming around here, you know, and have this where inside the mustache, inside the mustache, have it so it connects to outside here, you know what I mean? Like this all, it's fluid. So then just bring your beard hairs around like this. Okay, so beard hairs and mustache hairs can be done in layers. So see how everything's going that way. So the first layer that I'm going to do is going to be with my Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr on my Dremel to carve some deeper lines. Okay, so now here's another thing I want to say too. So bring these off this way. Everything just goes this way, right? You can bring, it gives it a better effect. I bring mustache hairs, beard hairs from up and under. Okay, see that? I just bring it from out of nowhere, up and under, and it's going to go underneath these ones. See, these ones are going to be higher, and this one's going to be lower. It's going to tuck underneath there. If, you know, I might change when I'm doing the carving. But it just, see how they're all coming? Like these ones. But it comes from nowhere. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I won't film it. I'm just going to use my Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr and carve some deeper holes in here. Not that deep, only like this deep. Some lines. Because it's layering. Guys, also when you're doing the beard hairs, I believe it's really good to cross your hairs. For example, you know, some guys just do real straight, fine hairs, and those look really cool too, but that takes a lot of work, and I'll be soon to do it. But like really thin, fine, straight hairs on like little curves, so close to each other. But I haven't done that yet, but I know I can, and I'll do it when I'm ready to do it. See? But like crossing your hairs. I'll carve it. See how they're crossed? So nice, not just like cross like that, but nice gradual crosses. I'll carve it and I'll show you what I mean, okay? Okay guys, so I'm done that. I did that with the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr in like 2 minutes. Well, 5 minutes. So you can see here my hairs go straight across, okay? This is to give it different textures, guys, so it's kind of like a rolling beard when we use our smaller thing. So, but now I want to show you, but by meaning crossing. So the wind's coming this way, right? So you want to tuck your hairs, make it look like they're tucked under. It's very hard for me to explain. One day I'll figure out how to explain it, okay? But this is what I'm talking about, crossing it. So bring your beard hairs coming up this way. So I'm going to do crosses this way. So let me just stop talking here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Nice slow crosses. Okay. You know, Okay? So now you can see them crossed. All up this way because the wind's going this way. Again, I know I repeat myself, guys, and I'm sorry. But you see how they're crossed this way, okay? So that's the first layer. Also, see your beard here, your mustache comes this way too, right? But you bring it up from under, over. See? See how I did that? I brought it up and over. Okay, even this one right here. Up and over. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so now let's put our next burr in. This is an aluminum cutting burr, guys. Okay? So we're going to run this on edge like this. Let's see here. Like that, on edge. Nice and slow. And you can cross over with this too. So you already got your first layer on. Okay? This is our second layer. And you can also cross over, also do crossovers with this too, guys. Okay? You can get this set on Amazon. I got a link in the description below. It comes in sets like this for like a set of 10 different shapes for like 20 bucks. Okay, guys. So let me see if I can get this light right. So look at those beard hairs, how they're all cut in different. And that first layer is what made it go like this. Like right in here, you can see it whoosh, sinking in there. All the different layers, right? Oh, what's that? You see how it's more, it's not so flat, it's nice and rounded. So now what I could do too, is I could get my wood burner out and burn all in here too, which I might do. Okay, for his hair, because this video is not about hair and all this stuff, it's about this beard. I think his name was John, the sub that asked. But anyways, I'll look into it and I'll try and find out his name. But you see how it all comes this way? Whoosh, right? So, this guy's going to be stained. Okay, so that's enough about the beard hair. What I might do is Jesus, I'm getting out of control here. Okay, so I'm going to get my wood burner. I'm going to burn all this stuff in. It takes a while. Just his eye. See, I also did his eyebrows and his age lines. I'm going to get my wood burner and do all that. Eyebrows, age lines, mustache, and beard. Okay, I'm going to burn all little in there. Anyways, I'll stop talking because I'm getting out of control. So I'll just wood burn that and I'll be back. Oh yeah, so the wood burning will be the third layer. 1, the Kutzall. 2, aluminum cutter. 3, wood burning. Okay, well, I might as well keep explaining what I'm using. This is a cheap China wood burner for like 60 bucks. I got it on Amazon. You can get to it by the Amazon link below, I believe. Okay, so it's got a little wire in there. And I'll show you guys quickly. Okay guys, so there's the 3 steps. The Kutzall, the aluminum cutter, and then the burning. You can see with the burning, I just did it quickly and I crossed those over too. Like, see how it's crossed over? The more crossing over you do, guys, the more defined your hairs will look, in my opinion. I could hit it a couple more times right there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be wood dyeing this thing blue and red. I hate it when it looks like this. It just looks weird. But yeah, I'm going to be doing all this blue and red. I know those 2 colors don't go with each other, but I don't know. I kind of, like I said, I kind of want this to be like a Japanese. Those are Japanese kind of wind lines in there. My take of it, anyways. And so yeah, I'm going to finish it up and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. But for the sub that asked me to do this, I hope this can help you. See how it's everything whoosh, blowing over this way. It looks silly right now, but when it's done, I'm going to dye it and then I'm going to finish it with the poly stain. Poly shape. I fixed the troll. I fixed the troll. Yeah. That mushroom. Okay, so here's your beard blowing in the wind. This guy's kind of got eyes like the Terminator. He's just staring into space. There's those other kind of lines that I did. Just screwing around, guys, having a good time. Just carve her up. So the only thing that I would say that I didn't like, I didn't try too much detail on the nose. The nose fell off again too, guys, on another spot, but I fixed it up. You can see there's the first time farther back, then there's the second time. 2 times it fell off. But the only thing that I wish I would have done a bit different on this, but it's not a big deal, is just kind of made it more like this, flowing around, not so coming up. It's good to do it on the bottom parts, and you can have it folding underneath the beard, but whatever. Okay, so like more whoosh, flowing this way. You guys can really see like the depths from the first step from the what was it, Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. You can see how it gives you different depths, right? That's all from the different depths. And now you can see there about crossing over, right? Like crossing your lines. And the more, I could make this thing way more detailed if I wanted to, but I didn't want to put too much effort into this piece. I just made it for myself. It's gonna go on my wall downstairs, right? So anyways, I hope this helped. I think it's John, the subscriber. I hope it's helped you. And yeah, that's that, man. I finished it, I dyed it red, and I finished it off with my go-to stuff, that poly shade color. I think it's walnut color that I used. So I also made these two for the Wizard Village. Little, I don't know, this looks like a haystack or something, but they could be whatever people want them to be. That mushroom's kind of cool though.